Hi everyone. So today we are going to see the applications of programming in this series. So we are going to see about Python programming. So Python's and its applications. So in this applications, we are going to see first of all the game development, which will be more interactive. And so we are going to see how to develop a game using a PyGame. Python's gaming package is the PyGame. So with PyGame, how we can develop a video game. So we are going to see here. This section is covered as a two parts. One is first of all the window setup, up to window setup, and the background images setup. So we are going to cover here, and the player setup and player movement and scoreboard. So will be covered in the next video. And before proceeding further, so if you are not installed Python, so I have provided the description the link, so you can go and get it, and the steps also I have mentioned in the GitHub, so you can just look into that, so you can set it up, and you can get the PyCharm, so the community edition, so you can work with the Python uh, in an interactive manner, and and also the can execute any kind of coding. Okay. So before we are building the program, we need the algorithm, right? So what we want to do, what are the things we need to set it up? So first of all, the game window needs to be built. That's the first step. Game window in a sense, software which looks like a square shaped window, which contains our game to play. That particular platform needs to be set up, and game title needs to be set up, and game icon also we have to create it. Game icon means title icon we have to create it, and the buttons controls we have to give it for exit from the window. This is pretty much enough. And what I have done is so far is I have derived the blueprint, the class game. I have created user defined class, which is derived from the PyGame functionalities, inbuilt functionalities. So I have created the object as Mario game from the game blueprint, and I have pretty much utilized the functionalities which is developed in the game. And game is a user-defined functionality. I have taken whatever the things we required for this particular programming builder. And other than that, two functionalities I have used: game button actions. Whatever button, if you press it, what needs to be happen. So that is a game button action, and game screen action is inside the screen what things needs to be done. So those things are covered in the game screen actions function. Okay. So I'm going to the step one. Step one is creating the window. For creating a window, first of all, we need to create a game first of all. That is a Mario game is equal to game. That is creating your initiating your game setup by calling the pygame.init function, and then we are mentioning the size of the screen, and we are calling the game window function from the Mario game object. Through Mario game object, we are calling the game window function and passing the x-axis and y-axis. So the window is getting created. Next is game title. Game title is nothing but, so we are calling the game title function and passing some string. So that string is going to display it on the top of the screen, top of the window. We will get it displayed, and game image we need to load. So you can get it 8-bit or 16-bit or 64-bit or 32-bit images from freepik.com or flaticon.com. So those kind of websites will provide this kind of icons, so you can get it and you can Google it simply. So these images can fit into the particular icon as much as nicely. So you can get those kind of bit images. So and game icon, if you call the game icon, it will be set it up. Okay, so the title icon. Next step is the game background setup. So we need to call the function of game image. So that particular function will load the image. Then game draw over screen. There you have to pass your screen. Screen is created in the step one. Game screen equal to Mario game dot window. So this step. So this screen I'm using here, and I'm drawing my background in the 0x0. 0 is axis. So I'm going to cover entire axis. So I'm starting from 0 to 0 axis. So the image, the background image will be written into the entire screen, that particular step. And if I run this particular setup, so it will come and it will gone immediately. So I need to execute it forever, right? Till I press some button. So what I have made is I have made some running loop. of the screen should be displayed till I press the quiet button. So there is something called PyGame inside. There is called event function. Event function is basically getting the inputs from the keyboard. So if you are pressing some button, so that button's event will be getting here in the for event in pygame.event.get that particular portion. So whatever the inputs we are sending over the keyboard, it will be received. And if event type is pygame.quite, so we are making that particular screen visibility as a false, and it will come out of the screen. And whenever we are doing some changes, we need to update the screen. So then only that will be displayed. Even if you are drawing some images, so then we need to call this game screen update. Then only the display will get updated in our screen. So till the time the running will be true and it will be executed forever. If you are not pressing the quiet, so it will be executed forever. So this is how the image, background image, and the buttons control, and the game window and its title and icon will be set it up. So it will look like this way. So the icon and as well as the my game, the title, and then your image. So I'm going to execute it here. So you could see. So game class. So here I have created the game and I have derived the functionalities from basic PyGame functionality. So for game window, for setting up the x-axis and y-axis game title, game caption to set up the string of title and image, and as well as writing and filling the colors. It is basically drawing over your screen, and display dot update you should do whenever you are doing some updates. So, and this is my function, the code that I have explained you there. So let me run this one, see how a screen looks like. So this is how it looks like. So here you can't see any movement. So I have not made any movement. So I just set it up to my game, the title and the icon, else background images for 800 to 600 image the screen. And if I press the quiet button here, so it will come out of the screen. That's allow. This is how that's alone I have set it up so far. So hope you like this video. So for this code and PyCharm and Python setup is available in GitHub, and I have provided the description in the link. I have provided the link in the description. Kindly check it out.